Hibi Eden ji.
Sir, it's with mixed feelings I rise in this parliament, sir, to speak on the 126th constitutional amendment, Bill 2019, sir. Sir, the Article 335 provides for reservation of seats for a limited period of 70 years for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes and the Anglo-Indians in the view of their backwardness. The Constitution, 126th Amendment Bill 2019 provides for further amendments of Article 334 of the Constitution, proposing to extend the reservation for the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in the Parliament and the state legislators for another 10 years. Sir, I support the extension of the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe reservation for the next 10 years. Sir, I had given a breach for privilege under Rule 222 against the Law Minister this morning. The breach was for misleading this Parliament. Sir, let me just complete, sir. It's my speech. I am on my legs. Let me just complete my speech. अरे सर, मेरे से ऐसे बात मत कर लो सर. I'm speaking on facts. I'm speaking on laws and rules and procedures. Please don't.
माननीय सदस्य, please एक sit down, please. माननीय सदस्यगण, विशेषाधिकार का अनंत का विषय जब आप बिल पर बोल रहे हैं तो विशेषाधिकार के विषय पर नहीं बोला जाता. मैं सुबह मेंशन भी कर दिया, आपने सुबह कर दिया मेंशन. सुबह मैंने आपको इस बारे के अंदर आसन से व्यवस्था दे चुका हूं. आसन से व्यवस्था दे चुका हूं सुबह आपको. एक मिनट मंत्री जी, आप
inform the honorable member that he raised that issue, you stopped him. The matter ought to have rested there. Now in the course of this debate, taking my name and mentioning it is grossly unfair. That's all I have to say, sir.
Sir, the Honorable Minister for Law,
रिकॉर्ड में आके देख लेंगे.
yesterday when he introduced the bill, sir, आपने introduce किया था ना sir bill?
ये बिल फिर आप समझ ले एंग्लो इंडियन के लिए बिल नहीं है.
सर मैंने स्वागत किया सर, मैंने स्वागत किया अगले 10 साल के लिए
तो आप
शेड्यूल कास्ट और शेड्यूल ट्राइब्स के आरक्षण के लिए मैंने स्वागत किया सर.
तो सीनियर व्यक्ति हैं, इस विषय पर थोड़ी ला रहे हो आप बिल तो ये जो ला रहे हो विषय, उस बिल को तो देखो.
सर आई एम स्पीकिंग.
इसके बिल में नहीं है, ये इस बिल में नहीं है.
Sir, let me just continue, sir.
नहीं है.
बोल, देख लेंगे. हाँ देख लेंगे. के सुरेश जी देख लेंगे. हाँ ओके. हाँ देख लेंगे. आपका तो मौका है ना, जब बोल लेना आप.
मैं चेक कर लूंगा.
तो हम सब लोग का समस्या होगा, इसलिए मैं समझा रहा हूं कि 334B का जो अमेंडमेंट है इट रिलेट्स टू एंग्लो इंडियन.
ओके.
ये एंग्लो इंडियन शब्द नहीं है, लेकिन उन्हीं का रेफरेंस में है. वो जो बोल.
Sir, the Honorable Minister have now mentioned, after introducing the bill, after just now he have spoken, that there are only 296 Anglo-Indians across the country. Sir, he is misleading the House. That is my point, because in my constituency alone in Ernakulam, there are around more than 20,000 people in Ernakulam constituency alone, sir. Sir, this is a report of the fact-finding team of the Minority Affairs Ministry to understand the social and economic problems as well as the aspirations of the Anglo-Indian community in India. The minister led the delegation to 5 cities, sir, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai and Cochin. Sir, there are pictures in this fact-finding document, and they very clearly mentioned what exactly is the situation, the economic, social, educational and the system which prevails in this country about this particular community, sir. Sir, the Article 366, 2 of our constitution has defined Anglo-Indian means a person whose father of anyone of whose other male progenitors in the male line is or was of the European descent, but who is domiciled within the territory of India and is or was born within such territory of parents habitually resident therein and not established there for temporary purposes only. Sir, it's very clearly mentioned who exactly is an Anglo-Indian, sir. Sir, I studied in an Anglo-Indian till my 10th standard. Sir, we have got a higher secondary school just 5 years back. And that shows how educationally backward this community is. And this community is an ethnic minority who has historically contributed a lot to the growth of this country, sir. You can check the railway department, for example. The number of employees who worked in the initial stages, right from the pre-independent times, how much contribution this community has given to the country, sir. Sir, the Portuguese came to the Malabar in the 1498 as a part of the spice trade in this country, sir. Sir, the Dutch, French, and the British followed, and they all married women from India, and their progenitors later were categorized as Anglo-Indians. When India became independent, the community was denied in the Article 366(2). They contributed much in the field of education through hundreds of Anglo-Indian schools all around the country in nursing, sports, defense services, and laying the railway lines and telegraphic lines. The Anglo-Indian made immense sacrifices and contributions, sir. Sir, the Air Chief, Rajnath Singh ji beta hai idhar, the Air Chief, the Naval Chief, and several war heroes who secured gallantry awards are sagas of sacrifice of the Anglo-Indian community, sir. The first Olympic medal winners and several distinguished police officers tell the story of the integrity and the patriotism of this community. In the Constituent Assembly debates, we notice every community in the country confined to their own areas and formed languages-based states. Leaders of every organized religion argued for the individual identity and existence. The scheduled caste and scheduled tribe who wanted to make sure of their voice heard in the lawmaking bodies in the country were provided reserved constituencies. Anglo-Indians who were scattered all over the country in the operation of railway had no particular area, sir, the state to claim of their own. In these circumstances, the generous framers of a sacred constitution provided representation for them in the parliament and in the state legislative by providing them Article 331 and 333. Sir, through Article 334 subsection A, the reserved constituency for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes were reserved for stipulated years. Through Article 334 subsection B, reserved seats in Lok Sabha and State Legislative Assembly were provided for stipulated terms for Anglo-Indians. As such, Article 334 subsection A and B were extended up to 25th January 2020 by the 95th Constitutional Amendment. But now the present government has brought the 126th Constitutional Amendment to extend only Article 334A. The reasons mentioned by the Honorable Ministers for not extending Article 334 subsection B is that the Anglo-Indians are well off and they do not require reserved seats through nomination. Sir, this is strange, sir. Sir, is Sansad mein, there are around 543 elected members. Is there any one elected Anglo-Indian member in this August House? I would like to ask the Honorable Speaker, sir, आपके माध्यम से मैं पूछना चाहूँगा, sir, एक भी Anglo-Indian नहीं है, sir. एक Anglo-Indian है राज्य सभा में, Shri Derek O'Brien. He was nominated as a Rajya Sabha member by the Trinamool Congress, sir. So the reservation has to exist considering the social fabric, the economic situation, the educational backwardness, I urge the government to continue the reservation, sir. Sir, if the Anglo-Indian community is not adequately represented in the House of People, the President may nominate not more than 2 Anglo-Indians. Sir, the Anglo-Indians face several disabilities, including unemployment, financial and educational disabilities, and cultural erosion. Sir, most of them are staying in rented houses. All of these mentioned in the report of the Ministry of Minority Affairs prepared in 2013. One will wonder the statistics of the population figures mentioned in the parliament by responsible ministers. Sir, I have a figure given by the All India Anglo-Indian Association, sir, where West Bengal, they have a population of 45,000. Assam, they have a population of 8,000. Chhattisgarh have a population of 5,000. Uttarakhand 5,000. Jharkhand 7,000. Uttar Pradesh 15,000. Delhi 7,000. Haryana 5,000. Punjab 3,000. Madhya Pradesh 20,000. Maharashtra 25,000. Andhra 15,000. Telangana 45,000. Telangana 20,000, Karnataka 45,000, Tamil Nadu 42,000 and Kerala 80,000, sir. Sir, there are around 3,47,000 Anglo-Indians spread across the country. About 50,000 are scattered all over the states and union territories, including Goa. Sir, so I urge the government, sir, on the basis of these facts and figures, the Anglo-Indians, as I mentioned, who are facing the cultural erosion, one can only wonder that without studying the real population figures and the social and educational and financial situation, the government, how can they deny a weak and microscopic minority a constitutional guarantee provided by the founding fathers of our constitution? It's just the government should extend the nomination of the Anglo-Indians. I urge the government of India to appoint a committee, sir, to study the socio-economic situation of this community and also understand the educational and employment status of this community. Sir, कल जब citizenship amendment bill इस सदन में आए थे, हमारे आदरणीय गृह मंत्री जी अमित शाह जी ने बोला था, minorities को पूरा protection देंगे. Sir, all the minorities in this country would be protected, sir. That was a baseline of the bill yesterday he introduced. Sir, how can we deny a right which is existing in this parliament, a right whereby they cannot be elected to this august house? So constitutionally they have given these rights, considering their historical contributions to this country. So I would like again the government to think on these lines, to reconsider this very, very genuine demand of the Anglo-Indian brothers and sisters across our country, sir. Sir, the government, how did the minister, my specific question to the minister is, you said the law minister cannot be wrong. I would like to...
I said I'm misleading the House. I took over to that. I never said that. Don't misquote me.
When you started your speech, you mentioned something like that. You can go through the records. Sir, what is the basis of the figure of 296? Sir, Article 366(2) of the Constitution says that the European descent, it is also very clearly mentioned. Some people are trying to kind of mislead the House by saying that they are only British descent, but that is very unfortunate. Sir, the community cannot be elected through electoral process. So I would like the government to understand the peculiar situation and give reservations and continue the reservations for this community, sir. Sir, you cannot take away the Anglo-Indian representation in the assemblies also without considering the particular state, sir. It is quite an unfortunate situation. There are many members who would be speaking after me who will definitely say their state-specific contribution. So I urge the government to appoint a committee and study their social, economical, and educational situation and employmentable status in this country and continue the reservation like you have continued for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Thank you, sir.